smoke, hey, yeah. Just two brothers, yeah, yeah. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, yeah. President chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, yeah. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, yeah. Let's do this Saturday night, yeah. It's the Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show, yeah. Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show. It's the Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show, yeah. Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show.
You know what's crazy?
Yes, it really is.
You would thought.
What's that?
You would think that listening to that intro, that is a grown ass man. No, he's only fucking 16 years old. Shout out to the super dope beat maker, man. Appreciate him.
I have no comment. Trying to say like he's 35. No. Quit trying to say with your chest. No.
Well, he got to make the music.
But hi, welcome to this early morning. I know. Welcome to this early rapid fire edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. He's the Black Goku, and I am obeying my thirst. Now, real quickly, yes, Mr. Sullivan football. Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna get this out the way because we're gonna talk about it real quick. But do you know what FSU stands for right now?
I'm pretty gonna say the F stands for the F word.
Yes.
S, I'm gonna say maybe sucks.
Yes.
And the U, and then the U, you can make up anything you want to.
No, it's university. Fucking suck university. That's what Florida State stands for right now.
Okay.
They are a piece of shit, hot 42 fucking points. SMU, really?
Okay. This is not the Pony Express SMU. This is not the SMU of Craig James and Eric Dickerson.
No, they barely beat Cal. They barely beat. You know what? You guys can go and have it because at one time you were a shitty organization of college football. So go ahead and live it up right now because enjoy that quarterback you have now because he's done after this year. He's done. He already proved he could be in the NFL. He's gone. So enjoy it. Live it up. Drink it. Take a picture. Write it down. But
I'm still trying.
You guys were sucking. We were winning championships. So
there he goes. He's really going. He's really going ham right now.
We were winning championships while y'all was still sucking. So yeah. Anyway, welcome. Definitely sounds like a Niner fan talking right now.
But he's more so talking about the Hurricanes, the team you don't like.
That sounds like a Niner fan.
Well, that's just Brian being Brian.
Hey, we produced too, motherfucker.
You must be bored at work, Brian. But we appreciate you hanging out with us. We really do.
No. Got me cussing already. Ain't even 10 minutes in the show. Well, Florida State got me to do that. I'm not going to blame that on B.
Well, it's not even 5 minutes into the show, and he's already got you feeling some kind of way.
No. Florida State got me feeling some kind of way. He just came in and just ate and fed on my Florida Stateness. That's all he did.
Leech. Oh, yeah. He fed on your passion. Okay, Brian. Now you want to get Ric Flair chopped.
I'm not the only one that took the L today. Hey, but they had a better game. No. They were winning.
Well, like I said game was over at 28-0, and it really was. So the fact that they
no, you hit me with the Madden rule. I got hit with the Madden rule first before you said it was over.
Well, after they went up 21, I said this game was over in Tuscaloosa, and to my surprise, the dang Bulldogs showed some balls, actually took the lead, but Ryan Williams said, "Hold my beer." I don't know what
out there in Tallahassee.
I don't know what the defender was doing because he did not know where the ball was at all, and Ryan Williams did a fantastic job adjusting.
That was a spectacular interception, though.
Yes, it was. And of course, Ryan Williams did the rest. Now Georgia was marching down the field, but The interception sealed it, but again, Georgia's receiver didn't even go play for the ball at all. But
Well, I
again,
think he expected that ball to be over the top.
a kid schooled the secondary. Now again, Mr. Sullivan, like I told you, and
Yeah,
the
he
big
was
brother,
17. Yeah, he's 17 years old for sure.
like I told y'all need to go to Berkeley since y'all beloved Hurricanes are playing in Berkeley next Saturday. Not to mention the fact that
Hey,
college
but you know
game
what
day is
though? Hey,
not to mention that
even though they
college
took
game
a
day is
W, even though they took a W, they were shitting in their pants watching that game. I
very good.
Well,
now go be a part of college game day in Berkeley.
yeah, I'm off that day too, but I had to pay bills.
I know, adulting
My
sucks.
car was in the shop.
Well, I'm just saying I sent them a link to where tickets are $40 to go watch that game in Berkeley. So I'm just trying to be a good brother.
In the nosebleeds?
Well, I don't. Well, Memorial Stadium really doesn't have nosebleeds per se, because I mean there is no upper level reserves at Memorial Stadium.
Hey, when I clicked on that link, they said $100 tickets. I didn't see nothing $40.
Well, the one I sent to B, it said $40.
You sent the same link to Little Big Brother too, right?
Both of them, yes.
Okay, he sent me the same link you sent. When I clicked that some bitch, that
He
thing
didn't.
said $100.
He didn't see. He didn't adjust. See, I sent it to where. Okay,
I believe you. I'm just saying
yeah.
when I clicked that bad boy said,
well, of course
you got security hookup.
There you go.
So how about this? How about you take your other U fan since it's his birth month, and that will be a nice birthday present on your account.
Yes. And y'all can both wear your orange and green. I mean, heck, Country K, if you're listening, if you want to join them too.
Fuck that organization.
No, but before we oh, he's working on it, he says. Well, good for you, B. But before we get into the emphasis of college football, certainly back on this past Thursday, really truly was the end of an era. And Mr. Sullivan, I'm glad that you, Mr. Rivera, and Mr. Yamamoto got to partake in that. As you
I'm
guys,
a little jealous that I should have been there for that. For how many damn games that I done been in that place as a kid to a teenager to a grown man. Well, I'm never going to be a grown man. I'm a 12-year-old with a license. But anyway, what I'm just saying is from a child to an adult, it's that stadium has been a staple. You know, it started off as my first very professional baseball man. I met Dave Henderson, Ricky Henderson, you know, just the legends, Terry Steinbach, you know, Walter Weiss. Yes, I said his full name as Dub will do.
Yes, Walter.
It was Walter Weiss, but his name was Walter Weiss. Yes. Met him, and that's just coming up from playing Little League and my mom working for CHP. You know, meeting Dave Henderson was huge. Got a picture with that man too. Huge. You know, so even though I'm a Giants fan, to the death of me, orange and black, baby. But growing up in the Bay Area, you went to the A's. My dad didn't want to go to Giants games because it was too cold. It was always night games. Mm-hmm. So the A's had a lot of day games. So that's where my baseball started, was with the A's.
And not to mention, it's just, a straight shot down.
It's convenient. Yeah, it's convenient. Bart.
Straight shot from Richmond to the Coliseum. Straight shot.
Yeah, or just go to El Cerrito, catch the Bart.
Exactly. No, I mean, as mentioned, B, Berto, and Larry, they were a part of the 46,889.
Love those pictures too. Love the pictures.
That partook in the last game inside the cathedral that is 66 and Hagenberger in the town.
Always will be Oakland, Alameda, Coliseum. All that monster.com, old dot park, whatever they want to call it, never call it that. It's always going to be the Oakland Alameda.
County Coliseum.
You damn right.
As Mizzle said, he went because mom and dad worked for law enforcement. I know for a good 3-year stretch, my hometown church would go to one A's game a year. Well, you was in your your undershirt, I will say that. My very first NFL experience was in that stadium with my co-host that is wearing the black Goku shirt right now. Very first NFL game I ever attended was in that stadium. Got to witness the Mavericks' last home opener as we knew it to be back in 2011 against the Jets.
Hell,
got to see Larry Fitzgerald in his last.
Your first professional NFL game was in that stadium, as well as mine. The first year that Pops got the season tickets. Now, mind you, this man could have took me to my very first NFL experience. I mean, that other team was right down the way. You know, he could have took me there. No. Took me to my very first NFL game, Monday night, as it was.
Well, not to mention, you also saw some history at that time. You saw the single game record by a Raider running back broken when Napoleon Kaufman ran
JJ
for
broke it though.
226. Yes, he did. Well, that's why I said at that time, because at that time the record was 221. I didn't hear that part.
Sorry. Yeah.
Bo Jackson's 221 was the record that he set against Seattle when he was running to Tacoma in the Kingdome back in '87. Then, of course, 10 years later, Napoleon runs for 226. 226 against the Broncos.
Say it right.
Against the logo, against horse teeth.
Thank you.
Then, of course, something about Raider running backs against the Seahawks.
I hope Zelly is listening to this too.
Something about Raider running backs and Seahawks as JJ breaks the record, going for 286 in Seattle on a walk-off touchdown in overtime against the Seahawks at Lumen Field. But, of course, hearing the voice that was Ray Steele, the longtime PA announcer, as some would call him, KB, bruh, what's happening? Long time. By the way, how is the newborn baby? How's the baby doing?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, what's up to my guy?
But
happening. Thank you for chiming in, brother.
We're just here talking about all the memories that we've had at 66.
Hey, this show just might be on the Oakland Coliseum.
It might. It just might. But my last time there was in August of 2022. Battle of the Bay between the Giants and A's. Saw the Giants win a game there. Like I said, I've damn near sat everywhere in that stadium.
My last time was taking your nephew to go see the Jaguars and the Raiders.
You closed out the Oakland part of the football stadium with my nephew. Yes. Just talk about that particular day in 2019. Just what was the mood like just going in there the last time that the Raiders would play a football game there?
It's unfair for it's not unfair. Honestly, bro, I was not really giving two cares about the atmosphere. I was taking your nephew to his very first NFL game. I was more focused on let's read what the brother is saying. Bro, he's hella big, a month and a half, 12 pounds. Healthy.
Yep.
Healthy.
That's the most important thing.
Must be taking in all the substance.
Well, long as the baby's good and the wife is good, that's the big
important thing. That's all that matters. But
go ahead and continue.
I do remember that the crowd was nice. The chants was being yelled left and right, but I was more focused on your nephew's reaction to being around the nation. As the pictures, I got him standing to the sign that every Raider fan went up there and signed and stuff like that. Got him riding on the BART and stuff like that. But You've been there. It was nothing. It wasn't like that. We knew they were leaving, but we celebrated it like, you know what? They're still the Oakland Raiders for right now, and we gonna ride this mother till the wheels fall off. It was the parking lot was packed. I took your nephew. A coworker was there, and he said I better show up. So we got there. We walked over there. The moment I got there, introduced DeAndre to everybody. Yada yada yada. He looked at him, said, "Are you hungry?" At that time, that age I took him, DeAndre was eating everything. I played with, so they fed him. Then I walked him around the parking lot, showed how the tailgates were and stuff like that. It felt like it was a family reunion, like a going away party. It was just a big going away party. I mean, it was just like every other game. Just as when you went. Or any other time that we went there after your first experience, your first experience, we did the actual tailgate, so you got the, hey, Mr. Torres, how's it goes?
Oh, wow. It's Pierre. Ain't it past your bedtime? I'm joking, Pierce. Thanks for chiming in.
Indeed. But no, that was closing that out with with your nephew, man, was I wish Pops was there though. From him working in that place, to see your hands, he was there.
We've told that story verbatim many times on the show, but it needs to be told.
Get him on to explain it. It got to come from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, it does.
We definitely got to get Pop on for that.
But he has said many a times, you will see
Mr. Packer.
You will see a red coat afro
only as old as your mind says. I am 12 years old with a license, Mr. Packer, so I ain't old, sir. There is what's happening, sir.
We're in some night owls hanging out with us here on this early edition.
Wait, they telling us to take our asses to bed, but they up rocking with us.
Well, if me and Mizzle didn't have to go praise the Lord later on today,
please believe this show could go to 4 a.m.
We've been doing this night owl thing for a long time, but new pup, huh? Well, when you work that hard, that's what happens. Pierce said, "Not much, sir. How you doing today? Been a minute since we talked. It has been. I still am, sir, but I do need to go check out where Mr. Poole is now ministering at, because I told him I'd come by and see about him since he has been promoted." Pierce Torres since Jersey. But just talking about the lasting memories of the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, which closed its doors baseball wise. I mean, they're still planning on playing soccer there. Okay. Yeah. Packer, I know he has been he's now officially a ordained minister, but he's doing it at a different church. He sent me the address. I'll send it to you, and then go by there one day. But it's, I mean, yeah, we knew we knew the Coliseum had its issues with the raccoons in the broadcast booth, the sewage stuff.
Yeah,
it's still one of the stadiums that's okay for the men's bathroom specifically. It is still one of the stadiums where it had troughs. If you don't know what a trough is, folks,
look that up.
How
you doing?
Exactly. There were no urinal stalls. There were no urinal stalls in the Oakland Coliseum. It was a trough.
Know your neighbor.
And that's what you
urinate. Make sure you keep your eyes here.
Yes. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Stay focused on you and you only. Unless you had your child with you, then you got to make sure your kid's okay. But,
damn right.
Yeah.
You
Oakland Coliseum had troughs.
You happen to look over here, your face is gonna be in that trough.
Yeah. Okay. Back in the days when multi-purpose stadiums was the end thing, most male bathrooms had troughs, not urinal stalls. So I mean, we're kind of showing the era.
We're showing our age now too.
But I mean, just all the history, all the great players that have played in that stadium, and then the fact that this ridiculous ownership that basically spat on the legacy of Walter Haas, that cocked blocked Reggie Jackson for trying to buy the team, and then for them not to tell them about it, which makes it even worse. And then the fact of, did you really try hard to get the job at Howard or get the site at Howard Terminal? Did you really try that hard? I don't think they did. Then
thank you for blocking my organization. Thank you.
Yeah, they're the reason why the Raiders took the deal in Las Vegas, because John Fisher was being a douche, and now you're going to follow Mark and get a stadium in the city that I reside.
I think that's too nice. That's too nice, but that's coming from you. I'm a different kind of guy. He's a piece of shit.
I didn't want to say that on air, but you're not wrong. You're not.
This is why I'm here. This is why
he is full of crap.
Yo, we're not gonna post this guy's comment. We're not gonna. This is a very positive show, sir. Please, let's keep it positive. Okay?
Here's what I do. You know what? Now, before we get back to the Coliseum, let me just get this off my chest real quick. And
the microphone has been tapped. It sure is.
Brandon Ayuk.
We
really go have a hissy fit because of some damn football shorts? Really? Really? You gonna come in the wrong shorts? You gonna go into an argument with the head coach? You need to be practicing on learning how to catch the freaking football again, because apparently your hands have left you.
No, his hands left him the moment he signed that contract.
Which, yes, yeah. I'm gonna hang a star on that one. He got paid and forgot how to play. Yes. Now, Kenny did ask you a question, Mizzle, and I'll let him ask it again.
Brother, an unexpected bill came and took them shoe money, but I will.
Wow.
I will find a way to get them.
I mean, even I would wear those. I mean, the 12s with those, man.
Yeah. No. Me and KB, we've been talking. He put me on with this guy that custom make the J's, and I'm like, yes.
Well.
I'm excited for them to come to Vegas. Going to be able to go watch the Giants and Niners game. Well, I hear you on that, but until you get them, they're going to be playing literally
in West Sacramento.
25 minutes, maybe less than that, from where I live.
No,
I can see
but
the Giants.
No, but the Niners will not be back in Vegas regular season-wise until
4 years, right?
2030.
Shit.
Yeah, 2030.
6 years.
2030. Yeah.
Well,
because
5.5.
Yeah, but 2026
West
they'll be in
Sacramento A's. Get it right. Wait, you say when we come to Santa Clara? 26?
2026. 2026.
God willing, you need to be home, and that should be a game
so
that we all.
They're not going to use the Sacramento name, but of course on this show we call you what city you play in.
West
They're-
Sacramento.
They're going to be known as strictly as the Athletics while they're playing in Sacramento, but on this show, they're the West Sacramento A's. I don't give a damn.
WSA.
Yeah. So that's
Abbreviation
just
for your ass.
that's just what it is. But 5-9, are you going to the Warriors Lakers preseason game at T-Mobile next month on the 15th? Nope, it'll just strictly say Athletics as he is asking, so they won't have a city name on them at all. Nope, as far as they've said that it's just going to be Athletics on the alternates, road and home jerseys, just Athletics with the Ace cap. Lakers game, I'll be there probably. Okay. I possibly might be going, but then again,
Boo the
don't know.
Lakers.
that too. But as we're just paying tribute to the Brandon Ayuk, get your ish together, because if you
Do you think he is?
No, because again,
Got paid.
you should have took a lesson from Debo. Debo got paid. What happened? He sucked the next year in 2022. Again, boys and girls, this is where we say, honor thy contract. You will get rewarded. Pierce, let me tell you why. I have no idea why they moved him to West Sacramento into a AAA ballpark, let alone the one. Well, keep this in mind, Pierce. Before the Giants became a AAA affiliate, the A's used to have their minor league team in Sacramento. So there's history there. I don't know why they won't have the A's play in their minor league home park at the home of the Aviators, because now Rayleigh Field, aka Southern Health Park Field, is now about to become
Giants.
field turf. Is now about to become field turf because you're going to have both the River Cats and the A's play there. This is true too, because Nicholas Jonathan Bosa was acting half-assed.
Whoa. We're not going to bypass what this man just said before that comment. The reason why that I was over here in tears. We're
Okay,
definitely
why
not
were
going to
you?
pass that. Oh, I got it. I'm on it. Wham!
Oh, that one. Okay.
Get real, bro. That shit ain't happening. Okay, back to our regular program.
But again, now I'm just going to say this. 49ers, if you ish the bed today against the Patriots, the team that can't score, if you wet the bed against the New England Patriots, the very sucky, sorry New England Patriots.
Who's the quarterback?
I don't know if Drake May is starting, but I'm sorry. If you let Jacoby Brissett cook, of all people, or Drake May, you know what, 5'9"? You might be right.
Hey, I'm laughing, but watch my team take an L to the damn Browns today. Just watch. Just watch. I already picked the Browns in our pool.
It would be nice.
As they should.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going to disagree with that statement. But just watch my Raiders shit the bed today. Just no Max, no Adams, 100%. Well, hell, even if they was there's a possibility they still would have lost this game.
And KB says, man, we need a QB, bro. Well, unfortunately, Arch Manning is not coming out until another 3 years because he says he plans on playing all 4 years in Texas.
Remember how I said to Brian that he should enjoy his quarterback for this 1 year? That's what they already got predicting going to the Raiders is Cam Ward. See, I like everybody I like everybody that continues to say that. I just keep go ahead and think of that.
Isn't that the one that transferred from Washington State, that Cam Ward?
We might have to do some research on that because I don't want to sit here and be 100. Try to say I'm 100%
I
back
want
that.
to say that
KB,
Brian, if you're still watching, is Cam Ward the one that transferred from Washington State to Miami? If you're watching, Brian, please let me know.
I think we could be right. You could be right on that. But KB, yes, we can clearly see how Josh Jacobs going to the Packers has literally just changed this whole dynamics of the running backs for this team.
Yes, he did play for Washington State.
All right. Okay, you got it right. I don't know. I don't know. I had high hopes. Maybe the starting the two rookies today will possibly give some kind of spark, but I don't. I mean, we let Andy Dalton cook us, and he did not get off his spot at all. So even if they get close to Deshaun Watson, yeah, it's gonna be a long day for Raider Nation.
And Jordan Love is really going to try and give it a go against the Vikings later on today. And I don't know. I don't know if that's smart on the part of the Green Bay Packers. Though they said that they might utilize both quarterbacks today. That's too big of a game to try to rush your quarterback back, whom you just paid. I think you definitely want to save him for the stretch run. And apparently, also Justin Herbert's going to try to give it a go today as the Chiefs and the Chargers battle in Inglewood.
Yeah.
But
do you think they were going to throw out the second string against it? Well, I mean, even with the second string or Justin Herbert, we already know what the Chiefs got in their back pocket.
Yeah, the refs.
No, that might give him a spark, sir. You might be thinking the wrong way. Hell, he ain't got to worry about Max Crosby getting in the backfield all day. I mean, I'm hoping Christian Wilkins can have a decent game, or Malcolm Butler. Man, Andy Dalton cooked us with Deontay Johnson and Adam Thielen before he got hurt. The hell you think
Deontay Johnson came back to life?
I mean, well, everybody has a great game against the Raiders.
Oh boy! Oh, you went there. Oh my! Oh my!
Where's the lie?
I didn't say you're lying. I get it.
I'm sorry. Hey, and if anybody's that's just now watching this, aren't you a Raider fan? Yes, I am. But if you know anything about a real Raider fan, not whatever we call these new Raider fans, we talk more crap about our team than probably. I don't know. I know a lot of organizations or other fan bases talk about their team, but even when the Raiders win, we still find a way to talk shit.
Or we just criticize more stuff when they win or lose. I mean, that's how I'm on my team.
See, we are only into week what? 4? Week 4.
Well, heck. I mean, as it stands right now, I mean, my team's got a mash unit. Kittle's hurt. Debo's going to try and play. Hargrave is out for the season. Campbell's out for the season. Oh, I'm going to let you handle that. You might see some passion unleashing here, folks. Let me tell you.
No, I'm just trying to find. I'm sick of the Derek Carr things. Okay, you know what? The man needed to leave this organization. It was long. We did 9 years with him. He needed a fresh start. The Raiders needed a fresh start. Unfortunately for him, he went. And of all coaches, Dennis fucking Allen, really? He better be glad he got a good defense. But nonetheless, the offensive coordinator that the Saints have is a damn good OC.
Yeah, Mr. Kubiak, yes.
But Carr, the moment that Josh McDaniels got hired, the writing was on the wall for Derek Carr to leave. The fan base was half of the fan base was done with Derek Carr. Man, I guess you didn't watch 9 years of Derek Carr. We did not actually do right by Derek Carr, if you want to be honest. Derek Carr didn't even win with Crabtree. He didn't even win with Devontae Adams. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but we couldn't even win with Devontae. It's the same story with the Raiders. Yeah, he would have won MVP in 2006 if it wasn't for Jack Del Rio keeping him in the game. I was at that game when he broke his leg. Well, me and my dad left because they were winning, and we're like, let's beat the crowd. But as me and Pop is waiting for Amtrak to come, we hear the whole stadium sigh. And I'm like, oh, that didn't sound good. And then a guy walks up to the train station and is like, Derek Carr just broke his leg. And I was like, yep, well, there's our season. Yeah, 2000, and that's what he's looking like right now with the Saints. But guess what? It's still the same old Derek Carr, though. When the moment matters the most for him, when you need just a field goal, he wants to be big shot Carr and throws an interception. I mean, I guess you live and die with that with a gunslinger. But
true.
It's more that he had those situations where he could have won a game for the team, or i.e. the top. Go ahead.
You can thank Josh McDaniels for that, Quan.
Please don't see this man is trying to get my blood pressure to go through this damn roof. And I'm sitting here trying to be like slightly calm. You know, I got to be quiet. But I'm saying, as my co-host just said, my brother, you blame Josh McDaniels because who was it? I can't think of his name right now. The GM. Who do we have?
Dave Ziegler.
Dave Ziegler had a package set. Houston Texans were on board. They took it to Josh McDaniels because he had the final say. And he said, no, I want to sign Jimmy Garoppolo. And that's when I knew our season was done.
Yeah. CJ Stroud from The Ohio State University.
Listen, you're still missing the point, Quan 5. The Saints are built and ready more than what the Raiders had when Derek Carr was there. The man could not, you're missing what the man could not win with Devontae Adams having Max Crosby and that defense, yada, yada, yada. He didn't win with Jack Del Rio when he had Michael Crabtree and Amari Cooper. And let's say this. What happened when we got to the playoffs and we made it and played with the Bengals? When the moment got too big, what happened? Derek Carr throws that interception. Matter of fact, we needed the ball to get in the end zone. I think the pass fell short of
the goal line.
Of the goal line. So, man, I mean, I know you're an NFL fan, but just continue to be a Niner fan and critique your team. I've watched that man for 9 years.
KB, is it more than just
we
that?
We all got church in the morning. No, I think it's more of that Al Davis suit that the league twice and won. That's the burden we have to eat with all what Mark is trying to do to patch it. I just think that this is just what we are.
Well, I mean, we will see what happens later on today when the Raiders do host the Browns at home, trying to avoid.
And guess what?
3.
I want to come on the show, the next show we have, which is going to be soon after football, and I come home from work. I want to come on this show and eat a ton of crow. I want the Raiders to win, but I just don't see how. We couldn't beat Andy Dalton. That's probably the best game the Panthers going to have the rest of the year. I mean, they might win, but it won't be impressive as what they did against the Raiders. And guess what? The Browns are reeling too. Hell, half their offensive line ain't showing up.
Yeah.
But guess who's playing today? Myles Garrett.
True.
And they do have Amari Cooper.
I would just like to say, damn you, Wisconsin Badgers. Damn you. You were up 21-10 at the half. And you let USC skunk you in the second half.
Oh, we're back to college football where I don't have a dog in the fight. So, yeah, I'm just sitting here just listening to what people say with college football.
Congratulations to UC Davis as they beat Idaho 28-26. UC Davis
Hey,
is now
let's
4-1
go.
on the season. Let's go, Aggies. As mentioned earlier today, Kentucky going and getting the upset against 6th-ranked Ole Miss, 20-17.
What you know
Penn
about
State
that?
remains unbeaten. They beat Illinois 21-7 in a dogfight. Boise State on the Smurf turf gives the Cougars of Washington State their first loss, 45-24. Arizona with the impressive win in Utah, where it is not easy to win at all, as the Wildcats big win over the 10th ranked Utes, 23-10.
Definitely a Raider fan.
That definitely
Raider
hurts.
fan. That's a factual statement right there. And it's
UCLA,
always us that takes an L from the worst team in the league. 100%.
Michigan beat
Michigan.
Minnesota in a dogfight, 27-24. Kansas State came. Kansas State ranked 23rd. Wallop Oklahoma State 42-20. BYU with their first 5-0 start in a long time, going to Baylor and beat Baylor 34-28. Louisville and Notre Dame. Notre Dame holds off Louisville, winning 31-24. Auburn was up 21-7, but Oklahoma came back to win by 6, 27-21 in Jordan Hare, which, by the way, that's who the Bulldogs play next. Auburn in the oldest rivalry in the South next week in between the hedges. Texas A&M in the dogfight, they barely get by Arkansas 21-17. Arch Manning had himself a tremendous day throwing for 3 TDs as Texas beats Mississippi State 35-13. Iowa State shuts out Houston 20-0. Ohio State beats up on Sparty 38-7. South Alabama got a paycheck to come take that L from LSU, and they did 42-10. Oregon beats UCLA 34-13. And that is your top 25. In addition, Stanford loses to Clemson 40-14. And
Stanford beat themselves in that game tremendously.
That's what turnovers will do it. But there was also a big upset as, if I can find it, UNLV basically saying the quarterback wanted to leave. Fine, leave, as they put up 59 on Fresno State, and UNLV is
that was
4-0.
a statement.
Yeah, UNLV made a statement for sure. As Coach Odom had his Rebels playing tremendous ball as they get by. Nebraska gets back on track. They beat Purdue 28-10. Indiana beats Maryland 42-28. Boston College gets by Western Kentucky by 1, 21-20. San Diego State got upset by, and I'm trying to find the score, the Chippewas. Central Michigan upset San Diego State 22-21. TCU beats Kansas 38-27. Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns, beat Wake Forest 41-38. Colorado lays a pounding on UCF 48-21. The Colorado Buffaloes are 4-1, folks. So they being a very quiet 4-1, and Travis Hunter just continues to make his case to perhaps be the second Colorado Buffalo to win the Heisman Trophy since the late Rashawn Salam back in 1994.
Rashawn Salam, that was one of my favorite running backs, man.
He was good. He was
especially
when
he was running in Chicago.
I did not know he was in Raiders training camp, and it was a battle between him and Tyrone Wheatley for the starting running back job.
Yes.
Did not know that.
And Wheatley won. And not a bad. No. I mean, Rashawn Salam probably would have been good in that, but we understand why Wheatley won it.
Wheatley took the reins from Harvey Williams, and him and Napoleon Common was a very good tandem in that backfield.
1-2 punch, yeah.
And then he became a good 1-2 punch with Charlie Garner. But I don't want to do hypotheticals, but dear Lord, a Raider backfield with Charlie Garner and Napoleon Kaufman. Good Lord, good Lord, good
Well, do
grief.
you remember that one season where Charlie Garner did 1,000 for us?
That was the
1,000
year
yards
after.
rushing.
That
And
was the year
1,000
after
yards
Napoleon
receiving.
retired.
What a big pickup, though, to just drop that, not to go from Napoleon Kaufman to Charlie Garner, which thank you guys for not re-signing him.
Well, we were
Because
in the middle of a
he came from the Niners.
He wasn't on our first season, and he was a damn good one.
Hell, Charlie Garner's the reason why Jerry Rice crossed over.
Well, it wouldn't shock me. I mean, sheesh. I mean, he was a talent, and just, I mean.
But you know what, though? Even though that we both of our organizations had Charlie Garner, but when he wore that Eagles uniform.
Oh, I remember vividly him running through the Niners in '94 when the Eagles beat our ass 40-8.
He shredded y'all.
And Steve Young and Steve Young was trying to fight George Seifert on the sideline. Oh, I remember that very well because I was like,
Charlie
who
Garner
in the heck is this guy wearing number 30 in green? I'm like, good grief.
No, that is not Mr. Mitchell. That is Charlie Garner. He shredded y'all that game. Yeah.
And to think Napoleon Kaufman almost averaged 5 yards per carry his whole career.
That's not shocking. Because they tailored the offense. They tailored the offense around him. Same thing that I wish they could have did what they could do with Zeus. I don't like how they're running Zeus. They need to run him like they ran him at Georgia. He needs the stretch, the tosses, the counters. And then once he starts getting built up like that, that's when you do the dives, the in-betweens. He needs to get the legs. Never mind. I am not. This is why I do a show with my brother, because I'm not an offensive coordinator. I don't get paid. That's above my pay grade. But, I mean, I watch football. And these coaches get paid millions of dollars. And me and you can sit here and critique this and look at it. And it's like, well, maybe if you try this, or guess what? If the Raiders run 4 wide, ain't nobody stopped them. But I don't know what I'm talking about.
No. We just, talk about stuff that we like. But
I'm gonna ask you this question, my brother, since we don't know what we're talking about, and you are a Niner fan. What should Kyle Shanahan should have done in the last 2 Super Bowls that you guys lost? And this is not me trying to poke fun. It's just from your observation of watching what he has done in previous years. And I'm not saying this is not me poking fun. Proving the point.
What your daddy did in Super Bowl 32 against the Packers. Run
the ball?
The doggone football. Yeah, run the football.
How much average would you guys have in the Super Bowls that you, and it was both the ones you lost? You were averaging over how much? How many?
Almost 5 yards. Almost close to 5 yards a run.
I think you guys were close to 6. But, if you're being generous, I think you guys were damn near like 5.8, 5.5 at least.
Well, it was basically, it was second and manageable for again. You mean to tell me you can't get 4 yards with Christian McCaffrey, who's been your everything all year long? Instead, you want to pass the ball. And yes, Brandon Ayuk was open in the back of the end zone, but no. Let's just give number 95, who just got paid by the Kansas City Chiefs, let's just give him a free lane to the quarterback.
Olay.
Exactly. Gave us that Olay BS, like I'm Roger Dorn.
So the point I just want to prove.
And sometimes I really want to be, like Lou Brown, and grab Shanahan's play sheet and just just go about my day.
And that's all I just wanted to say. I mean, we we're fans, and yes, we can say that we're being fans and we want, but if it's not broken, why we're changing it up? If it's working, continue it. You've done it all season long, but why now when you get to the biggest part of the reason why you play this sport, you abandon it?
Mm-hmm.
And please, as I still sip my drink, as I'm sitting here defending the Niners, but I'm just still trying to prove a point because you guys were leading in both of those Super Bowls.
Yes, by 10 plus points.
With the running game.
Making Mahomes look pedestrian. But no.
With the running game.
You want to abandon it. Just like you did with the Atlanta Falcons as the OC in Super Bowl 51 against the doggone Patriots. Now.
Bro, I was celebrating. I was celebrating so happy. The Patriots are going down. Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, when that pick six happened, I'm just like, this is like one of the greatest moments in sports. Which he did give us a great moment the next year when he was trying to catch a pass and couldn't catch the doggone pass because he was slower than molasses.
Oh, it's the Statue of Liberty? Not Statue of Liberty, the Philly special?
Mm-hmm. Their own version. But here's what I'm going to say about this. Kyle, please utilize Isaac Guerrero more in the offense and stop putting the big load on Jordan Mason. Utilize both those young backs. Okay? Because it's quite obvious CMC is going back to his injury-prone Carolina self, which again, he was always injury-prone. He just 100%. benefited the last year and a half being in this offense. But
this is nothing new.
But as you see now, the injury-prone CMC is starting to dwindle its head back in. So that's what I'm saying. Utilize Isaac Guerrero, utilize Jordan Mason, let those two young backs be the run game. And then hopefully, maybe Ronnie Bell has decided to learn how to catch the football. Maybe Brandon.
And you were high on this young man.
I still am, because I know what I saw him do in Michigan. I still believe in his talent, just like I still believed in Elliot Ramos on the Giants. If they would just give him a chance to play, then they were forced to play him.
Different subject for a different day.
I know, but to prove my point.
Oh, okay. I can talk about that too.
But what I'm saying is, to prove my point, they finally played him, and he made the doggone All-Star team. I'm just saying.
Go figure.
Give Ronnie Bell a chance, but also, can I please see Jacob Cowan get some play time as wide receiver? He proved you why he was high of a draft pick with his preseason play catching the football. Give him a shot. Okay, I know what I got with Juwan Jennings, which I had to complain about him getting some PT time because I'm like, why is he not getting PT time? And then when he does, he showed you.
Bro, I had the bench.
Oh, Kenny, you ain't never lied. Oh, God. On both sides. Good Lord. Both sides, all sports, all teams. Absolutely. Good Lord. I mean, we could probably do a show about that.
I think we should. I think we should put that in the archives. I think that we might have to save, or we'll save that when we have our non-peak season. And we'll just talk about the heartbreak of the Bay Area because, my goodness.
Yeah.
Because I can even say this. Barry Bonds losing the World Series to the Angels. Yes, I didn't say the Giants. I said Barry Bonds because that man did everything he could to bring that title back to San Francisco.
They are still looking for the ball in Anaheim.
No, because if somebody would have found it, they would have tried to sell it.
The ball has not landed yet in Anaheim. It is still in the night sky somewhere in Anaheim.
Bro, he swung, and that ball left that bat. The camera couldn't find it. I'm like, my God. That damn rally monkey. But then we can also talk about LeBron blocking Iggy. That crushed me.
Draymond touching testes.
Oh Lord. I mean, the Sharks.
The one year we were not going to pay attention to the Sharks. Oh no, not Gene Steratore. No, Kenny, you went there. No, not Gene Steratore.
My man had a smirk. When he wait, the cart wasn't even past the football, and they called the first down. You embarrassed us on national TV on Sunday Night Football with a goddamn index card.
You know the funny thing
And now
was?
I'm not going wait. You know how and I'm not gonna blame 100% on the index card. If Derek freaking Carr did not decide that he wanted to be Superman and let go of the football in the end zone, we're talking a different game. But the index card really did us over.
Oddly enough, I was actually coming back because I went to the Niners-Titans game that afternoon, and I was coming back, and we were actually I was in Concord at a taco shop having a nice, wonderful, delicious burrito, and I'm watching this on the TV in the shop, like. And Gene Steratore was a very, very good NFL official for a long time.
I beg to differ.
Well, not everybody is Red Gaston or
hell, I even heard him on national TV when they call now or they talk to the refs, and he's sitting there saying, "Well, if I was in the NFL, you know what, Gene, I know you would have, because you put on an index card, so you clearly not seeing what's on the field right now, so he can fuck off too." Yeah.
Oh, where's Ed Hockley when you need him?
You know what? I wish they still had that Bud. Remember that Bud Light commercial where the ref fucked up and they put his phone number on the screen? That needs to happen to Gene's territory the moment he pulled out that index card. Douchebag. And of all the teams that it had to be against, the fucking Cowboys? Okay. All right.
So with that said, folks, we're hold on, wait a minute. What did he say? Oh, Kenny is going in laughter and all that stuff. All right. So
you guys got my blood pressure up on this episode.
So it's time to take nap. It's time to take a nap now because, like I said, me and Mizzle do have to go praise the Lord Jesus Christ in the morning.
Indeed.
So wherever you're gonna spend week 4 of the NFL watching at, be careful, be safe, have fun. Good luck to your teams, whoever they're playing against.
A little bit of it will be sitting here, but the majority of it will be at Morse Avenue at Kaiser. Because I love to go to Kaiser and work on football Sunday.
Well, I more than likely will probably be at Mr. Vera's house. Partaking in football once again, and I will be bringing the handy dandy legal pad and write down wins and losses because tequila and rum.
Wait, who's in first place? Is it tequila?
That would be you.
And who won last year?
Okay. See, now you're just being an ace hole right about now. But it was you that won.
Who
you won?
Who's what's the nickname?
I fulfilled my obligation.
No. I'm just saying. You just called me an ace, and I'm like, well, what's my name?
I know.
Mizzle Wilson.
Yeah, you are Wilson. The second greatest ace hole in the world.
100%. So we're not shocked when I say things like this.
No, not at all. Not at all. But we are going to take naps now. But we appreciate all you guys coming in and hanging out with us, as it is.
We will be back in a few hours.
We will. Well, actually, it really is 5 o'clock somewhere because it's 5 o'clock on the East Coast. So it is 5 o'clock some damn where. So there you have it, folks. But as the Super Dope Beatmaker takes us out. Enjoy week 4 wherever you're going to be watching. If it's at a bar, have fun. If it's at home, be safe. If it was with friends and family, enjoy. And salute to you, KB. Good seeing you, brother. Love you, my man.
Yes, sir.
Good seeing you. But we going right out. Take a nap. Praise the Lord. Enjoy this good Sunday. So for the Black Goku to the 57th degree saying of power, and for Obey Your Thirst, I am Double A saying we've been watching episode number 249. We're one away from 250. Good Lord.
Well, we'll be there in a few hours.
Yes. So yeah, the recap show of week 4 will be episode 250. So there you have it. So come join us on 250. But nonetheless, nap time. Good morning. Good night. We love you all. Thank you. God bless you. Take care of yourself and each other. You've been watching or listening to the Mizzle Dub Show.
And please be safe out there as the Super Dope Beatmaker takes us out with the drop. Check it out.
Oh!
Hey. Y'all better check out Zordox Simon, man. OPI_17. Check that out on YouTube, man. Get his subs up. And if you need a beat, holler at him. Holler at me. I'll send them to you. Take care, everybody. We love you guys. Good night. Or good morning.